What's good, Panther Nation? It's your boy CJ, your favorite armchair GM, one half of Two Fans in the Stands, coming at you with a quick video. The Panthers have released their first depth chart of the season in preparation for Thursday's night game against the Patriots in New England. All right. And before we get into the depth chart, if you're new, welcome. All right. Consider subscribing to the channel. Check us out on all social media at Two Fans in the Stands and over on what we like to call Twix. That's a mixture of Twitter and X. You can check us out at Two Fans ITS. All right, let's go ahead and get into this depth chart. All right, so let's take a look at the offense. We're going to start with the offensive line. Nothing out of place here as far as the starters go. Icky, Damian Lewis, Austin Corbett, Robert Hunt, Taylor Moton. That's your starting five. What does surprise me is seeing Cade Mays as the backup center, with Brady Christensen as the third string center, and our undrafted free agent out of Oklahoma, Andrew Ram, he comes in at number 4 on the depth chart at center. Now let's take a look at the wide receivers. You have Deontay Johnson, Adam Thielen, and Jonathan Mingo is your first string wide receivers. Second string, Xavier Legette, ISM, and Terrace Marshall Jr. Then coming in at third string wide receivers, we have Jalen Coker, David Moore, and Mike Strachan. So I think it's going to be what a lot of us thought is that Terrace Marshall and Jalen Coker will be fighting for that last wide receiver spot. Maybe in some alternate universe, they keep 7 wide receivers. Don't think that's going to happen here. So it'll be interesting to see how that battle plays out for the rest of training camp and the preseason. And at tight end, we have Tommy Tremble, Ian Thomas, Jatavian Sanders, Jordan Matthews, Felipe Franks, and the 2 latest signings, Jacob Hollister and Jesper Horsted. Running backs, Chuba Hubbard, Miles Sanders, Raheem Blackshear, Mike Boone. And as you see, 5th and 6th string running backs, we have Jaden Sheridan and Dylan Johnson, who was recently added. Okay, now Mike Boone has shown some flashes in camp so far this year. And if he does end up making the roster, I'm pretty sure that he might get slid back to the practice squad whenever Jonathan Brooks is ready to come back from his injury. And of course, at quarterback, you have your starter Bryce Young, Andy Dalton, Jack Plummer, and Jake Luton, who was recently brought in as Andy Dalton is dealing with a quad injury. Now let's go over to the defense. Start with the defensive line. We have Derek Brown, Shy Tuttle, Ashawn Robinson, TJ Smith, Nick Thurman, LeBron Ray, a second string. Third string, we have 6th-round pick, Jaden Crumedy, Olumu L, and Junior Aho. And the outside linebacker, we have Jadeveon Clowney and DJ Johnson as the starters, backed up by Caleb Chason and Eku Leota. Now, we all know that DJ Woonham is still recovering from his injury, so we still don't have a timetable on his return, but pretty sure that he will jump DJ Johnson for the starting role once he is fully recovered and healthy. At inside linebacker, we have Shaq Thompson, Josie Jewell, backed up by Claudin Shirelis and Trevin Wallace. And 7th-round pick, Michael Barrett, is 4th on the depth chart. In the secondary, we're going to start with the cornerbacks. We have starters J.C. Horn, Dane Jackson, Troy Hill at the nickel corner spot. We have Xavier Woods and Jordan Fuller, our starting safeties. Backups at corner, Lamar Jackson, DiCaprio Boodle, and Shao Smith Wade at the backup nickel spot. Now, what's interesting to me here is I thought that Deshaun Jameson would probably have DiCaprio Boodle spot as a second string backup. But, that's why I'm your armchair GM and I do not work for the Panthers. We have undrafted free agent Willie Drew coming in the third string, Damani Richardson, Clayton Isbell at the safety positions, and Jamie Robinson is slated at the third string nickel cornerback spot. We all know Sam Franklin is out with an injury. And 4th on the list at cornerback is Anthony Brown, the recently signed former Dallas Cowboy who came in for a workout the other day, and the Panthers signed him right after. Now, I was lazy and didn't put up a slide for the special teams. Starting kick returner, Raheem Blackshear. Starting punt returner, ISM. Long snapper, JJ Jansen. First string kicker, Eddie Pinero, followed by Harrison Beavis. Okay. And Devin Tompkins and David Moore are the 3rd and 4th string backups for kick return and punt return. All right. So everybody let me know in the comments, what do you think about this first depth chart release for the Panthers this season? Are there any surprises to you? Does anything stand out? Are you happy about certain things? Are you disappointed about certain things? Let us know in the comments. We'd like to hear from all of you. Okay. I will be back at training camp tomorrow. We will be going live Wednesday before the Panthers' first preseason game against the Patriots on Thursday at 7 p.m. And be on the lookout. We may go live after the game, depending on how long the game goes, but just check us out. So, as always, make sure you check us out on all social media at Two Fans in the Stands. Like I said earlier, over on Twix, you can catch us at Two Fans ITS. And all right, Panther Nation, I'm going to take y'all out with three things. Number one, y'all be good. Number two, y'all be safe. And number three, as always, Panther Nation, keep pounding, man. We'll see you.